sunny ass day. Hello guys and girls and welcome back to whatever the fuck this is. And today I'm just going to talk about old media versus new media. There's no such thing. And how, well, they're not really that different after all. So, yeah, let's just play the music, shall we? Let's talk old media versus new media. They're practically the same thing, and there's not really that much difference between them. And there is no such thing as old media versus new media. And let's explain why as well. Let's explain why as well. Okay. So, why is there no such thing as old media versus new media? Well, it's not really an attack. See, when the whole WSJ PewDiePie thing happened, and then the attack on Joerg, and a couple of other YouTubers happened from mainstream media, we'll call them, it wasn't really an attack on them. You know, it was, but it was an attack on Google. It was an attack on Alphabet. You know, that's what they were really attacking. What they really wanted to dent is the profits, what they were making. They wanted to take away some of that advertising revenue and put it back into the old media format, the papers, the TV, all that type of shit. Which was, well, it was going because, you know, online is the way forward, you know. That's a horrible colour car. I mean, I don't mind pink, but, oh, that was just disgusting pink. So it wasn't really an attack on PewDiePie. They don't give a shit about PewDiePie, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a shit about you. They don't give a shit about all these YouTubers that they attack. They're attacking YouTube. They didn't give a fuck. It was all about money, you know, and Google knows this. YouTube knows this. It's all about the money that they were taking. People saw, or the people in the old style of media saw, that it wasn't, you know, they saw that, people in the old style media saw that their money was going into YouTube, their money was going into advertising on Google, their money was going into the Google AdSense network, so to speak, you know, and they wanted some of that back, so they found anything they could to you know, to take it away from YouTube, to take it away from Google, because it's hard to take it away from Google because it's such a neutral looking place, you know what I mean? So they had the one platform where they could take it away, which was YouTube. If Google didn't own YouTube, there probably wouldn't have been an attack on it, you know. But anyway, that's why there's no, it's not really an attack. It's not new media versus old media. It's business versus business, you know, standard practice, you know. Your competitor's doing something you're not, your competitor's got something that you want, then you attack them, you do better than them, or well, you try and do better than them. If you can't do better than them, then you attack them. You attack their credibility. Classic. I love a good bit of old capitalism, you know, business versus business, because that's all it was. It was old business versus old business, you know, or old business versus new business, really. But anyway, that's why it wasn't an attack on YouTubers. But we all, here's the other part of this one. So that's the old media versus new media shit. You know, it's not even a thing. You see how there's no more attacks going on? But anyway, this is the second part of this whole little rant, this whole little ramble. In that we praise these new media rockstars, as YouTube likes to call them. We praise these new media rockstars as great role models, and that they're so different from the old media people, you know. We're so different, we've got virtues, and these people that are up on the elite, they're so amazing. They're such great role models for people. So different from the old media style. You know, there's well, for example, in old media, there's shit tons of pedophiles, and you won't find any of them on YouTube. But let's ignore that one. That's a blip. In old media, there were abusers. There were abusers of power. You know, there were abusers of the family. There were abusers, you know, just violent people, and you definitely wouldn't find them on YouTube either. Okay, fair enough. Let's just skip that one. That's another one. But in old media, money was everything, and power corrupts. And the people of YouTube, the rock stars, they're just they're up on a pedestal. See the sun? Oh, that's not the sun. That's a new media rock star that we've got up there, shining their glorious light on us. They aren't corrupt. They aren't driven by power. They aren't driven by money. You see, the same things that we criticise old media for, we have here on YouTube. But the biggest one of all, fake news. Fake news. This is what this is what the new media people really despise about old media, is the fake attitude, the fake people, the agenda pushing. And no one on YouTube has ever pushed an agenda onto anyone else. No one on YouTube has ever put out some fake news about someone else. Anyway, you see, all the things that we supposedly hate old media for, we have right fucking here on YouTube, with no fucking difference. Well, the people at the top are no different. The little people are so much better until they get to a certain level, in which case they generally turn into arseholes, arrogant arseholes. But you know, are you gonna go or not? Are you gonna go or not? Because I'll go. I'll fucking go. Oh, motherfucker. But the things we criticise them for, they're right here on YouTube. Every fucking day. Every damn day, bruh. Every day. We hate the arrogance of old media. And, oh my word, you could fill a room. You could fill a warehouse the size of this one down here with the arrogance of a lot of the top YouTubers. You know, we hate all these things about them, but we just fucking like them. And the problem isn't old media versus new media. The problem's people. Get rid of all the fucking people. Get rid of the people on here. But you can't, can you? Because YouTube is a people platform. You know, their arrogance could fill that warehouse. I think maybe Logan Paul's arrogance could fill that warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Rice Gums, I think, could be like double or something like that. I'm not too sure. But, you know, it's a people platform. And as people, we have all these same vices that old media have. We have all the same things that old media has. But yeah, we try and pretend as though we don't. We try and pretend that YouTubers are the way forward. They're the new media rock stars. They're carving the way forward. And, well, they are in a little bit of the sense, but at the end of the day, they're still humans with human weaknesses. You know, they have the vices, they have the virtues, just like any old media does. And just like old media, new media is a business. So when it comes to being a business, it gets run by old media style. Because there is no other way to successfully run a business other than the old media way. We take so much influence from old media, even in our own content, you know, the scheduling, the routine, the intros, the outros. We're just a bit more free with what we can say and what we can do. We're not as scripted. Some people are scripted, but we're just no different from them. And praising YouTubers for making content is, or making them role models for stuff is just shocking to me. I mean, if you take someone who doesn't even watch YouTube, doesn't even say anything, you mention Rice Gum, like, who? Who's Rice Gum? You could even say that probably about Casey Neistat, Boogie2988, Sarah Dietschy, Zoella. All these big YouTubers are mainly only YouTube famous, you know? And the ones who aren't YouTube famous, but have been famous offline, or well, not offline, but have been famous in like the old media set, aren't that famous in the old media world anymore. It's backwards to me. And the thing is, we like to say that YouTube is new media and it's against old media and all this type of shit, but old media, they've got fucking shows, they've got channels which are bigger than some of the big fucking YouTubers. You can just see in the trending tab, James Corden is on the trending tab a lot. You know what I mean? It's like that. How's that broadcast yourself? How's that broadcast yourself? I don't get why. Well, I get why, because it's a business decision to allow all these big old media personalities to be on YouTube, because it gets people onto YouTube to watch their content, to make money. It's a business decision. But we can't say that it's really new media versus old media when old media are on fucking new media and doing better than the vast majority of fucking new media people. There is no new media versus old media. There isn't one. It's people. People. That's all it is. It's business. It's business versus business. That's all it is. I can't stand it when people say that new media is the way forward, or new media rock stars are the elite. They're carving the way, man. They're carving the future. The trendsetters and shit. They're not. They're just fucking not. There's very few actual trendsetters in the elite of YouTube. They've got a format. It's worked. They've stuck with it, and they're growing. There's very few what are doing experimental stuff, like Oat Studio. You know, I don't know if any of you've seen Oat Studio stuff, but even he's from the old media style. Even he's from the old media style, but at least he's trying to do experimental things. But anyway, none of the elite of YouTube are doing anything in a brave new way. They're doing things in a tried and tested routine, just like old media did. So there is no old media versus new media, especially when old media is on new media and doing far better than a lot of new media people are. It's just another platform. That's all it is. Anyway, rant over. I think rant over. That's a nice car. That's a nice Jag. I like them Jags. They're all right. But anyway, that's the rant over, guys and girls. Let me know what you think about anything. I suppose. Guys and girls, if you like this, hit that like button. If you really liked it and want to see more on YouTube, blah blah blah, subscribe. If you want to see another video of mine straight away, check it out right there. It's just for you. But for now, ride safe. Peace the fuck out. Will I filter? Will I filter? I'm filtering. I ain't waiting for these motherfuckers. Come on. Come on. Come on, shit, I'll get off the pot. Right.